Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hello Batty fans and welcome to one of the maths videos. Today we're going to be introducing the place value pizzas. These are something that you can download for free from the website, which hopefully with the magic of editing will appear down here, www.battyboffin.co.uk. Pop along there and you'll find the downloads so you can make your own pictures. So what are place value things? Well, in our number system, if we have a number like 3, 3, 3, those threes don't all mean the same thing. That 3 means 3. That 3 means 300. And whether the 3 means a 3 or a 30 or a 300 depends on its place. So its value depends on its place, hence the place value system. Now I've got something that I've used for many years to help people understand this, and I'm just going to wipe this off and show you them. When you pop along to the website, you'll find some pictures like these that you can download, and this is what I use. We've got a pizza. Everybody likes pizza, and when you're doing place value pizza work, it is important that you eat a lot of pizza. So you can download this, colour it in yourself. I've done mine with tomatoes and pineapple and mushroom on there, just you can put anything you like. So that's going to represent our ones, our units. You can call them units or ones. And I'm going to put them over here. So there's our units. We have a base 10 system, so which means everything goes in groups of 10. So when you've got 10 pizzas together, that's a stack of 10. And there we go, there's a stack of 10 pizzas. 10 times bigger than that. So we want 10 stacks of 10. Well, I'm going to put those in a box. So if you've got a pizza shop, you might, for example, have some individual pizzas out on the counter ready for serving. And you might also have, sort of in the shelves at the back, stacks of 10. They're ready to kind of, go in the oven to make them all nice and hot. In the storeroom round the back, you've got boxes. Each box contains 100. 10 stacks of 10. So there's 5 there and there's 5 more below there. So that's in the warehouse. You've got stacks of 10, stacks of 100. So that's in the warehouse. So that's in the warehouse. You've got boxes of 100 there. There's 100 in there. You can see there's 10 stacks of 10, 5 at the top and there's another 5 below. So there's 10 of those in there. But what about when you run out? Well, you'll need a delivery, won't you? And the delivery comes on a lorry. This one here has got 10 of these boxes. So 10 times bigger than that. We've got a truck of 1,000. I'm going to move these up a little bit because I need a bit more room. What's 10 times bigger than 1,000? Now this can cause some people a little bit of problems here, so pause the video and have a think about what's the next one up. What's 10 times bigger than 1,000? Pause the video. Okay, hopefully you've had some thoughts about that. Some people say 1,000,000 at that point, which is the next kind of title we give it up, but 10 times 1,000 is not 1,000,000. 10 times 1,000 is in fact 10,000, and it's written like that. So here we've got a car transporter that's got 10 of those trucks on it. So that's the next one along, 10,000. What's 10 times bigger than that? 10 times bigger than 10,000, to move all these up a bit, is 100,000. And here I've got a ferry that's got 10 of these car transporters on it. So 10 lots of 10,000 is 100,000. And there it is. And what's 10 times bigger than that? Again, pause the video and have a think. What's 10 times bigger than 100,000? Pause the video. Okay, I'm just going to move all these up again. 10 times bigger than 100,000 would be 1,000 thousands. So if you said 1,000 thousands, that's right. But we also give 1,000 thousands another name. We call it 1,000,000, and that's the million. It's 1,000 thousands. So I've drawn 10 ferries being sucked up onto a spaceship there, because I just fancied getting a spaceship into this somehow. That's quite nice. So there's your million over there. 1,000 thousands is 1,000,000. Now I haven't got any pictures that go up further than that, but obviously you can go up further than that if you want. Pause the video again and see if you can work out what would be the next one that's 10 times bigger than a million. Pause the video. Hopefully you got 10 million. So I'm just going to write some of these down. Here's our ones, or you can call them units. The next place up is the tens. The next place up is the hundreds. Then we have the thousands, and normally there's a comma in there, but if you have a decimal point it's here. Above the thousands are the 10,000s. Bigger than that are the 100,000s. Bigger than that would be 1,000 thousands, and we call that 1 million. And you put a comma there if you're going to have one. Make that look more like a comma. There we go. Bigger than a million is 10 million. 10 times bigger than that. See if you can work that out. 100 million. And again, pause the video and see if you can think what's 10 times bigger than 100 million. Pause the video. Ten times bigger than 100 million would be 1,000 million. So if you said 1,000 million, that is correct. But every time it's 1,000 bigger, we give it a new name. And the new name is billion. And we put a comma there. You'll see the commas come every three. So we go 1, 2, 3, put a comma, 1, 2, 3, put a comma, 1, 2, 3, put a comma. And every time we put a comma, we have a new name. We have a new name, thousands. Then we have the new name 1,000 times bigger, million. And then 1,000 times bigger than that, billion. And if we keep going, 10 billion, 100 billion, trillion. 10 trillion, 100 trillion. Next one, quadrillion. 10 quadrillion, 100 quadrillion. The next one, quintillion. But by now we're kind of getting into stupid numbers that really we don't use very much unless you're doing something like, ooh, I don't know, counting the number of grains of sand in the universe or something like that, which frankly, if you've got enough time to do that, get out a bit more. So there we go. For the place value pizzas on the Batty Boffin website, we are going up to the millions. So we're going to be doing some maths with these in the next few here. Depending on where you are in maths, either print out the units, tens, hundreds and thousands, or you can go all the way up to millions if you prefer. See you next time, Batty fans!